Shechianu higianu lizman hazeh. That might be the first time you've ever heard Hebrew in the Cayman Islands. It's an ancient prayer, which one says the first time he does anything. And since this is the first time that I'm wearing a tuxedo, I figure it would only be fitting to say that prayer here. Groucho Marx once said, "I wouldn't care to be in a club that accepts members like me." I could not disagree with him more. Tonight marks one of the highlights of a 40-year professional diving career, and I sincerely thank the International Scuba Diving Hall of Fame, Minister Clifford, and the Cayman Ministry of Tourism for making this possible. It was nearly 40 years ago that my wife Sharon and I, two young idealistic American kids, barely 20 years old, embarked on an odyssey along the shores of the Red Sea, in the harsh, isolated, yet incredibly beautiful Sinai Peninsula. This is where we chose to make our first home, and in doing so, help convert this most ancient battleground into one of the world's favorite playgrounds and most popular diving destinations. We faced many challenges, and I won't go into it here, but one of our colleagues could give personal testimony, and I want to thank him at this moment because it was Carl Rossler, who was one of the bravest and courageous tour operators, who said, we're going to give it a chance and we're going to bring American tourists to come dive in the Red Sea, when many were much too afraid to try that. And Carl, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. When we began our odyssey, we were very much alone. Today it is a very different story. Sharm el-Sheikh is on the map of the great diving destinations with at least 133 diving centers at last count, 425 diving boats, and 190 hotels with over 70,000 beds. And we often scratch our heads and wonder if we didn't create a monster. The best part of it all are the people that we met along the way. I counted at least 10 members of the Hall of Fame that we had the pleasure of sharing our Red Sea paradise with, and we're very proud of that. I would like to make a special mention of my wife Sharon, who has been my life partner and my business partner, and the force behind many things that happened, and she's sitting right here, and I'd just like to acknowledge her as well. Thank you very much. We're truly touched by this honor.